The very first thing... Yeah, damn it. Very first thing we were told to do in the game was to deliver the box to the library. And I thought the first area that we were in was the library. It wasn't. So I wish I'd brought the box that we were told to deliver to the library. I wish I brought it with me, because I bet there's an achievement for carrying the box with you through all of the things. But I've left it in the office, and now I can't go back, because of course it's locked. So allow me to first go with all the things. I will get stuck. Happy for you to chip in after that. But first of all, what have we got here? We've got some saws. I can't appear to adjust them. Got that. Can I open this? No, I can't. It's locked. Let's take a look at this. Dear Subject 83, you've made it to the next stage of my mansion, the wine cellar. Not everyone is so unfortunate to get this far. There must be an E that I've missed somewhere. Oh, no. Okay, no. So there are capital letters. Not everyone is fortunate to get this far. The air is cool. The walls are stone. A quiet, dark and quiet place to roam. A wine cellar, a hidden gem where bottles lie, quiet and hemmed. The air is filled with scents divine of oak and fruit and aged wine. Some are bold and some are sweet, each with a flavour that can't be beat. But if you look at the capitals, it says Light. So light. B-U-L, and I assume B. Light bulb. It's a this kind of game, absolutely. So we are Subject 83. I've written that down. I need a light bulb. So I assume... there is a light bulb. Okay, there's a keyhole in there. Do I have a key? I don't, but... Can I... Okay, so there's a wine bottle with an eye on it. Can I see a key? I would expect like a little welcome mat. Oh, what about this light bulb? And look, it's got a key as its fitting. There you go. There we are. And we're in. Light bulb. Can I close you, please, so I can see what this says? You say... Not sure what that says, but there's an eye on that. There's a barrel here. Let's go into the wine cellar. What have we got here? Funnily enough, wine. And some gems. So we've got a green gem, a blue gem, another green gem, another blue gem. What is that? So we've got to put 6 gems in a circle. 2 yellow, 2 green and 2 blue. One would assume in that arrangement. It's a good wine. It's a good wine. Any blue nuns? No, or at least not yet. Okay, so that's where we need to put them. I assume there was also a handle on here. Okay, so the green ones are this one and this one. The blue ones are the next two anti-clockwise. Apologies, I'll try to move slower because I know of motion sickness, to apologise. And there must be a couple of yellow gems somewhere. We can pick up lots of bottles. Let's put that in there. There we go. I bet we'll have to place some of the bottles in some places. Now, inspect everything. That was the thing I learned last week. Things were hidden on stuff, and there were a couple of moments last week when I got irritated at a teacup. So, I'm sure the things that need to be investigated will pop out. Okay, M. Got to look at their bottoms. Absolutely got to inspect their bottoms. Please write that down as a potential raid phrase. Got to inspect their bottoms. L B blank M. Okay. Corkscrew on there. Can I interact with any of them? Okay, that's got red in it. I have made a mess. That has got dark red. M has a middling. Okay, I bet we needed to do that actually. Anyway. Oh, what's in here? Interesting. So I'll be able to get through that as a combination lock. M for Merlot, but what? B for Burgundy. What could L be? I'm not a big wine connoisseur. That looks suspicious. Are those bottles of wine on the other side? Those are bottles of wine on the other side, and they've got coloured bottoms. Okay. See, like that's got a green bottom. So there's bottles all over the place. L, lick it off the floor. I mean, let's not rule anything out yet. Okay. Jigsaw puzzle of some kind with those bricks from behind me, maybe. Yeah, okay. An hourglass. I bet that's locked. Consider me shocked. Some fuses. 8 to 5. 8 to C, 1 to 5. Aha, there is one. I'll put that there whilst I remember. What is this? Oh, I can pick these up, can I? Oh, of course there's a... Where, is it Q for drop? There's something for throw, though. I don't remember. Oh, so of course there's a safe behind that. Secret house wine recipe. This recipe passed down the generations describes how to make the perfect wine mix. 5, so it's light, bold, and mediums. L, B, and M. 5 light. 8 bold. 4 medium. Combine the different wines by mixing them and pour into bottles. So at least we have a sort of a recipe there. Evening, Helen. Satisfying squeak. Okay. Okay, right, fine. I'm going to need that in a second. Is that just going to be 7, 9? No, we're going to need... is it the number of them? The number of barrels? The number of glasses? But why are they written like that? Oh, and I can interact with things here. Okay. See, this game you have to fiddle with everything. What is that? Okay. No. As a sequence of notes. No. Okay, so we've got some 3s and some 5s. We'll have a liquid puzzle by the looks of it. Can't interact with that one. Ah! Nah. There you go. So there's going to be a spidery theme going on here then. I assume that goes there. I do not like spiders. It should be said. So I hope you're not arachnophobic. There are not enough bricks here. I'm no brick expert, but that's not enough. No hidden bricks. Okay, but that's a start. I sometimes have to research like a bee or a spider or a wasp for Only Connect, and I don't like any of those. Bees are okay, but there's still a visceral reaction in my gut. Like, no, I hate having to do that. Okay, 4 digits. Is it digits? A 4-letter code for there. Okay. I mean, there's got to be a set. Oh, so that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. A 6-brick code. There. I can make that shape on those bricks though, can't I? If I do that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so 1, 2, 3. It does help when it's right next to it. And then there. And we get a stick of... We get a magnet. I thought it was a stick of chewing gum. And yes, the cameras do follow us around. Where's this magnet going to go? Let's place it there. So we've got some grapes. We've got some barrels. Those are, of course, locked. I'm going to try 793. It's very silly. Yeah, far too silly. Oh, okay, it's just the G. Okay. Many more bottles. There's going to be a colour bottle puzzle. Oh, hello. Okay. So I need some more bricks, but assuming that that's a... That could be 4 digits, I guess, but it feels like it'll be a 3. Let's do 0 and 7 for here. Ah. I'm not... I won't brute force it, because I'm nice. What are you? Remove cork. I now have a cork, and there's key there, and is that a key in there or something? So there is a key in there. I need to fill that. Is that a hollow pillar? There's a key in there. No, Coolio, no. So for this, I had to mix them, but let's just place the cork there. So it said 5 light, 8 bold, and 4 medium. But what am I... Hang on. Do I also use this one? Do I also use this one? Please tell me that it's just going to like... It's not the right size, is it? Could go there, though. Feels like that's not right, though. So I need to mix them into something. Am I just going to mix them in this? Because we do have 3 vats of things over there. Yeah, okay, so let's do that. Let's put 5 light, 8 bold, and 4 medium in. Oh, this is where... Okay, so... so for the bold, we need 8. So I'll fill up a 5. And then I'll fill up a 3. I don't know why I put it back on the shelf. I'm going to need it. Oh, that spider's... Okay, right. Dan, get the context clues. The spider will have the lock on the spider. So that spider, 07, it'll go on the spider there. There's our 8, the nice simple one of bold. We needed 5 light. Well, that's quite simple. Just place you down there. I'll trip on you in a minute. 5 light. Nice and straightforward. Now, how do I get 4? Oh, am I going to be able... There are taps on here. So if I put in 10 from 2 5s and take out 6 from 2 3s, that will leave me with 4. So we'll fill it up with 10. Maths. Can I just say, this picture's really annoying me. Not only for its contents, but where it is. It might be simple, but I can't be bothered to think it. Right, this now assumes that this is going to work the way it works, and that it will just fill this up, and that's it. Good. Anybody need a mug full of anything? Right. I'll be Nice and tidy. Put you there. We have here 5 light, 8 bold, and 4 medium. So I assume we just interact, and it's now going to go into here. Thank goodness. Good evening, Neil Moo. Is this going to relate to this? Why have we been given access to these? Let's open up the whole crate and see if there's anything hiding in it. There's too many things. Oh, yes. Yes, absolutely. So what was it for? So that's the secret house. Oh, hello. If I put you underneath there, can I interact with you in some way? No. Combine the different wines by mixing them, pour into bottles. This I have done. Okay. We know that the first 2 digits there are going to be 0 and 7. Good luck with puzzle by 11. Grapes, barrels, glasses. There's a grape here. Any other grapes? I haven't really explored this middle bit, but I think it's just bottles. Can I interact with that? No. This was a 4-digit thing. Anything here? 8 to 5. There's going to be something that, yeah, something about those bottles and put them on shelves, but I need a decoder, I would imagine, for that. Was there anything over here? Anything in here? No. Can I interact with that? No. Always. Interestingly, I can go back out of here. Do I need a saw for anything? And the answer to that is no. Can I escape from this way? No. Boo. Why is there a key in here? Can I pour wine in there? No. Done. Can I shove a bottle in it? No. I might need to... Ah, that's how you throw things. I might need to inspect everything. There might be something somewhere on a thing. That's what... Can't get behind here. Is there a number hidden on there? Sort of a 6 here and a sort of a 9 there, but I think that's wishful thinking. We've got shovel and bottle in it. Got to inspect their bottoms, has already been said, which is currently my favourite. Move you out the sodding way. What is this? Okay, well, I got the first 2 digits correct. I don't get this. Let's have a look at the magnet. What is that magnet going to be for? So there's 1 grape. How many barrels are there? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 barrels. And that one in the corner for 5. Any other barrels? No other barrels. So let's say there's 5 barrels. Don't know about the glasses though. many glasses are there? I see no glasses. Huh. And I bet in there are the bricks that complete that puzzle. Oh, yes, nutmeg. I'll ask for future hints. But, of course, I think I needed that hint. Where's that key going to go, though? I mean, there's... it's going to go over here? No. I don't know. I don't know of any other locks that I've seen. Padlock. Where? That is a word lock. You don't want me to forget about it entirely. This is a bad thing. I shall set it down here. And forget about it entirely. Right. Why have I... Oh. Interesting. Why have I been given these 6 bottles of wine of different thingies? Okay. So let's say that there is one bunch of wine. I now need to fill up, put a bottle on it that's, there you go, that wine level is at the level of 1. Barrels, there were 5. So let's, don't tell me I need this one. I mean, that's at 5, isn't it? If it wasn't 5, there's got to be 1 grape. Let's say it's 7, and that I've somehow missed a barrel. Now, there must be some glasses that I'm unaware of. It's not that one. It's not 1 then, but that is the highest number. But what would putting that on there do? Oh, for flip's sake. There's something on that one. Are they all the same? Oh, for flip's sake. Okay. All right. Fine. Okay, that does go there then. That doesn't. That goes there. And is this going to be the grape? There's your grape. Put that on there. So that gives us 2, 7, and I think 1, which then goes here. There we go. More things. More things. Probably goes there. No, it's fine, Coolio. That one was fine. Because it's like, I hadn't even spotted that there were things on there. Genuinely hadn't seen it. Which I would have seen in a real escape room, honest gov. Don't know when the last time I did an escape room was. Okay, that gives us a 4-digit code, 0728, which goes in here. Oh no. Okay. What do we have in here? So we have this. The code to the cabinet there. And we have Braille. So the code to the cabinet is here. I'm going to need to just have another look at that. Place you back there. So it's... There's the barrel, so it's there, and it's on the right-hand side. Okay. Yeah. So we have here... what's that first? Letter S, R, A, and P. Is that first? Oh no, I've misread that first one. Trap, T-R-A-P. Well, that's not a... That doesn't bode ill at all, does it? Tur. R. A. P. What does that give us? It gives us some books, but there's a funky light coming from... And I should just give everything a quick check. I've been burned by this from as little as 2 minutes ago. Stupid corks. I mean, I'm pretty sure there's going to be nothing of interest in any of them. But I'm stacking them neatly. It may be a trap, yes. I'm going to wander fully into it, though. I need a... If only I'd got the key nearby. Yeah, key. Okay. Well. Okay, well, we'll go out this door instead, then. Oh. Oh, things. I'm trapped. I've been here for 7 days. There is no use. I can't picture how to escape, and the food supply will run out in 4 days. If we take the nth letter, where n is the number of fingers plus thumb, if thumb is there, so we do some indexing. So n for 7 for the 5th letter of 7. N, U, I. There's 4 for and. That doesn't work. Darn. And then 3. But hang on. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Use picture 4 and 7. There you go. So take the words and put them in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 order. Use picture 4 and 7. It's a special space arch. That's what it is. Who wants me to throw the plant? There it goes. Disappointingly, no smashy smashy. But this is the right sort of thing to look at. So there's all sorts of things on this shelf, which, if thrown in the proper manner, could do a lot of damage. Different colours, different shapes, different sizes. Okay. That's locked. Picture 4. So we need a quill and a piece of cheese. I assume that's cheese. That's 4 and 7. So we've got an apple, candle, and red pointy thing. Red pointy thing there. 1 out of 5 done. On the back of this, interesting. Full tip and then A, B, and C. Not sure what that's about, but it does say escape on top of it in classic, as much signalling as possible there. Is that another? That's not another jigsaw. Okay, well that can get thrown across the room. Boo. Can I open this? Nope. Is there anything in the pot? No. Apple. If only I had a bung. I'll go and get the cork in a minute. What does this say? Follow the helping. Follow the helping and push. So I want to push. I've got a bung. I didn't even need to leave the room. Let's fill it up. And that gives us an apple. Turn you off. Apple goes here. Nothing in that book. Nothing in that book. The thing is, books were used last week, so I would be surprised if they get used again this week. Here's a quill. Don't tell me there's like 3 and the quill is in a different position in each one. No, that's the right quill. That's fine. Candle. There's a piece of ham there. Anyone want any ham? I need some. Is that the bread or cheese? Which is going to be that one. Oh, there's 2 candles. Oh, did I pick the right one? I did not. That's a bigger candle. My one is too small. Oh, well. It's a problem. You hope there are 4 of them. Yeah, absolutely. A key! Hooray! That opens this. Okay, so I mean that gives us another key and some things. Let's move this over here. So that says flip, and then it's going to give us some switches in the other room. A3, B5 and C1. Those are the fuses that need flipping. A3, B5, C1. Oh, he's closed the door. We're doomed. We've also got a key, which I would now imagine the would be for the fuse box. Always look at the ceilings in an escape room. Fuse box. That is an ornate key for a fuse box. Again, also, in the event of an emergency with your fuse box going, don't keep it under lock and key. B5. C1. Well, there we go. What have I not used? Is that everything? Checkpoint reached. We have escaped the wine cellar. Ding, 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 ding. 40 minutes. We might finish this game today then. That would be quite exciting. Let's close you. Still don't have the box. You are locked. There's some very pink curtains. And a door that feels like, well, like something's going on. There are 5 petals on that flower. There are 6 on that one. There are 5 on that one. And there are 4 on that one. I feel like that's going to be a code, you know. 5, 6, 5, 4. Okay, so it's not that, it is the number of petals that each one should have then. So it should be 5, and that would have 8, and that would have 6. And I assume that that would have 4. So 5, 8, 6, 4. 5, 8, 6, 8. What's he done? What has Dan done? That should have 5. Have I done the colours? So going back to the original hypothesis, 5, 5, 6, 4. Okay, that one should have 6. This one should have 8. There you go. No, I can't blame. Those 4 colours are very, very different for me. I cannot blame any form of colour blindness there. Oh, I love a bit of fresh air. Look down. Oh, there's a petal there. Did I knock that off? No, okay, no, those are the... Good. That's a nice confirmatory thing. Suspicious vines. It's a song by Elvis, wasn't it? Hacksaw that is broken. A suspicious dead snack. A hacked saw. Okay. Nice tree. Okay, so 4 pillars that will point in different directions. 5 pillars. Is this also one? No, that is just there for decoration. Snack. Okay. Can I interact with anything on here? Can I push them in the water? I cannot. Can I get through this door? I suspect not. No, 4-digit number there. So we got some butterflies, which feel like they're in the wrong order because I can pick them all up. Hello, look. Follow me. Follow me. I can pick them all up, can I? Okay. It's not that. It's not that one, so I need the one that is that one. I'm not sure that is any of them. But even so, what would I do with it? That's sort of the closest one, but it's... I don't know. Yes, Manic, I had enough. Enough to drink. Okay, so what is that going to be? Can I get back out here? No. Huh. Oh yes, I'll just move the big heavy plant. I'll just go through here. Oh, I see. Oh, interesting. I can open it. What can I see? Some pipes. Now, if only I had a hacksaw. Real life me would struggle to potentially fit through there. I'm assuming that this is not going to work. No. Okay. What do those bits do? Snake. So what are they? Snake, ladybug, frog, and bird. I've got to point at each other or something. Yeah, they're all going to need to point in a certain direction, but I don't know which one. I'm ronding around like with a saw like it's an armed weapon. Where does this go? And is there anything else in here that I haven't spotted? Well, I'm glad I did that. There's a lever there. Nope. Okay. The vines have all got very squarish things going on. Like suspiciously square. Well, I thought it was worth trying walking through a wall. Was there anything in here that I just didn't spot? So what is it with these butterflies? Let's take a look. Oh, it's a lock. No, it's how you hang them up. So what is this about? There won't be anything on the back of this last one, but got to check. Okay, so there's one space for each that we can move them all around, although given I can place them on the ground, probably. And we're given that. Next to it is this. Has to be to do with this, does it not? Can I place them on the ground? I can. I'm glad you do. I see many puzzles, but none of them solvable. A snake has no legs. A bird has 2 legs. A frog has 4 legs. And you have 6 legs. Now that isn't a coincidence that it's 0, 2, 4, 6. So what if I make you point at each other? So 0, 2, 4. But then where do you point? You point at 8. Maybe there's a direction of the room that represents 8. Now, this is an 8-sided figure. Is there a side that represents 0? Because it's just a plinth. So is it the other way round? So 8 points at 6, which sorry, 6 points at 4, which points at 2, which points at 0, which just then points at this. Evening. Evening F. I can see a 3 there, as in 3 flowers on there. I see 1 flower there. I see 1 flower there. Gentle nudge. Very gentle nudge, please. And we have this. What is that? The Lion King. Intriguing. Circle of life. Which ones eat which? Okay. So what eats the grass? So the bird would eat the snake, would it? And the snake would eat the frog. The frog would eat the bug. And the bug would eat the grass? That's tenuous. I can now get to the bird thingy. Pull that, open it, and I get a piece of pipe. Yay, just what I always wanted. That did not say 6254 earlier. Did it? If that said 6254 earlier, I am a supreme muppet. But please tell me it did not say that earlier. Oh, no. I just looked at it and... Wow. Okay, right. We just put you there then. Humph. And look, oh, the arrow means look up. Yeah, come on. There we are. Pipe. I'll put the pipe there. Okay. Some trees with different numbers on. Some flowers. A jigsaw, which I'll come to in a second. Okay. An irritating way of putting those in order. Why did the flower get a job at the bank? It had a lot of potential. Okay. So I'm assuming, so that's 3 and 2, which I'm assuming, which way round do we read it? Do we go across then down, or do we go down then across? But if we start with 3 3 and 2, that will be, so it's either, so we'll start with going across. 6, 4 and 4 will always be 7. 1 and 3 will be 3, and 2 and 2 will be 8. So it'll always be something 7, something 8, and the other way 3, 2, 6, 7, 1 and 3. So is that, oh, it's the same either way because it's mirrored. Fine, fine. 6, 7, 3, 8. And inside, a compass, which does appear to rotate with you. Okay, let's inspect this. Oh, and I can I rotate each of these? I can. Okay, I do see some letters on some of these. That looks like A. Yeah, that goes there. C can go over here. Okay, so that's going to, all of that's going to go with that, I assume, and this is going to go over here. That goes there, and that goes there. So that's that. So, sort of alternate ones there. B. Feels to me like that. Nope. Some of them are thicker than others, so that goes there. That's gonna go there. Yeah, there you go. C probably there-ish. Yeah, and then that slots up into there. And then this one, with 4 pieces, it's quite abstract. Can't go there. Ah, okay, that's going to go. So that's, you can sort of use the gradient behind it. Nope, that was fairly okay. Okay, maybe it wasn't. You to go there. You to go there. And you to go there. Okay. I'll jot that down. A is that. B. And C. Take a screenshot, folks. That C is going to be the tricky one. Okay. So there's your B, which was that, and that. No immediate confirmation, so you're going to have to get all 3 correct. I see the word plant, I see the word petra, and I see the word coil. Dinner room of some kind through there. What does that say? Gardener, do not rearrange the herbs again. My last visitor was unable to reach the dining area and left such a mess in the greenhouse. Okay, so they're in particular order. We've got rosemary, oregano, parsley, coriander, atheria, lemongrass. What are these first 2? Thyme and ivory. So trop, ical. If you take the first letters, thyme, rosemary, oregano, parsley, ivory, coriander, whatever atheria is, and lemongrass, tropical. Ah, no. No. No, no, no. No, 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 no. It's an anagram. Why didn't they do trap and coil? It just works so much better. Anyway. Tropical. We also have plant over here. Nothing. There's a wire running through it all, but I don't know what that's about. Okay, so we can sort of put different ones in each one of these. Is that what it's going to do? Nope. Is that going to go? Are these going to go in here? Okay. So, we need to identify what these plants will become and put them in there. Okay. We also have a trowel, a set of wrenches, a hook of some kind. Can we open this? We can. Ah, hello. Ha, so that's quite cunning. Even if you get it lucked into 9 out of 10 correct, you couldn't solve it. That's going to be a logic puzzle. Still got the pipe. And a broken hacksaw. Ah, so there's that. So that one is correct. That one needs to be that. That one also needs to be upside down. That's that one. And that's that one. That is now correct. That's C. But the A, which is filled in circle, filled, blank, filled. Don't know where those go. I mean, it feels like it might be this, but isn't as obvious yet as the others were. Oh, don't tell me there's more teacup shenanigans. Plates. Am I going to set 3 plates down? Is that what it's going to be? I'll put a plate there because I'm nice. Well, am I actually going to be setting somebody's dinner? Oh, they've all got different edges, haven't they? Oh, look at it. Look at them. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's either 7 or 8. That's an entirely different pattern. Snake. Okay. Leaf. Okay. So that's a thing that's going on. Did I use that green thing? I thought I put it down somewhere and now he's lost it. Those levers are done. So how do I tell which one becomes which? I should do the logic puzzle over here. Oh, it's over here, isn't it? Okay. Let's do this. So we have this on the left, followed by that. I should really take a screenshot. Irritatingly, my other keyboard has got a screenshotting function, but this one does not. Right, there we go. Oh, I can. Well, I don't need to. In fact, I probably should move them because there's something underneath. Isn't? Yes, the dinner patterns are underneath there. But anyway, based on screenshotting it, this yellow one was at the far left of something, with the blue next. And in fact, that orange one goes on the other side because it's got a much darker wall next to it. So I think that goes there. I need a blue one next to it, as aforementioned. Are the two blue ones any different? No, they're the same. Right. So I know that I've got the other blue is on the right hand side of the yellow. So wherever this blue happens to be, it's like that. And then on the other side of it is white. So either that set of three is either there or it's now on the other side of the wall. This one stays here, that's correct. And it looks like there's a bit of blue next to it. That doesn't make sense. I can show you my screenshots. Whoop. Am I going to be able to do both? No. Okay, so that one is the clearest position, so that's red with the eyes. Do I have two of them? Irritatingly, I have two of them. But so that goes there. But so it can't be that one. So it's this one. So it's got the light white next. So I think that means it's that, that, and that. Just going to move this to the other side so I can see it at the same time. Could take the pictures with me, of course, couldn't I? No, that goes there. This is a blue. I need a blue. Whoops. Let me bring the pictures through because it might actually help. Just do it one at a time. So that goes there. Because if it goes here, no. So that is certain. So therefore I need... that there. And that is here. Well, that's not that one then, so therefore that is this one. So I now need to put the yellow next to it. This logic seems fine to me. We're given that one, so let's place that must go there because that's looking at this. Yeah, so that goes there. This one is yet not confirmed. That is producing this orange one here. because you're next to the green wall. And I think then it's that. So that then goes there. And then we would move the white to the right hand side of it. Because it's not that one. It's not that white, is it? It is the pure white, not the cream. Okay. Indeed. Indeed. So. Ah, that must be here then. Okay. And then. Ha! The bird eats the snake, eats the frog, eats the ice. Okay, fine. Fine. That's less tenuous when you solve it the proper way. Okay, because you've meant to find the really easy code that's above the door. Okay, right. The last two there. And that gives us this. I need to dig somewhere. Where is that? That's somewhere over here, isn't it? 'Cause that's going to be... so if that is your extra room there, then I need to dig here. But I need, for that, I need that. But I will need to dig sort of here-ish. Okay. Okay. Don't know what that is yet. Don't know what the compass is for yet. Still got the pipe. Still got that weird other room. Can I turn you? Oh, thank goodness. Nothing. Why are there weather symbols? L is sort of a lightning strike. A is sun. T is sun and cloud. P for rain. And N for snow. Okay. And we have the word plant over here. Hang on. Okay, well, let's just put you here. Because you're telling me that the thingy was telling me to put you about here. Where were you telling me to put it? Sort of at the back. Here? There we go. We have dug there. And we've got another piece of pipe. Huh. Okay. So that... Not sure about yet. I can redistribute some soil. Add dirt. Okay. So the P is just rain. The A is just sun. I mean, if anything's just going to be rain, it's that. Am I going to... No, because that's not what this is for. So I need to recreate the conditions for the pot, something like that, maybe? Yes, I know I can't open you at the moment. Wishful thinking. How do I find out what you are? So let's take a look. So it's basically a sort of a pink daisy. Those are yellow. pink daisies here. Can I do anything with any of these? That was fine. That was just telling us to keep them in order. Fill up the 3. There's your A. That's filled, not filled, filled, not filled, filled. And that's our A from those 3 things. That hasn't opened that, though. Hey, awesome! So I think that's fine. Alternate pots have been filled. Did I try to... No, that's true. No. B was duh, 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 duh. And that is duh, 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 duh. Always worth a check. And then that. So, fully up, fully down, top left, top right. Up, down, down, top left, top right. That is that. One thing I will check is just to see if this is actually the inverse. Like if the shading meant the other thing. But apparently not. The hacksaw's going to go there. Those are not in the right place. So there's a little bit of rearranging that's going to go on in there. Let's have a look out here. I've got 2 pieces of pipe. Still got snecky snack. And in here, which I can't get to, which I assume I will be able to get to, but not yet. Checking there's nothing on this side of the tree because I didn't realise I could access it from both sides. Oh, it's plant time, isn't it? So I did dig there, so that's good. How do I work out what each of those plants are? So we got that, and that is that plant. And those leaves look like these leaves. That looks like a baby version of that. So that is that. Okay, now I have seen those yellow ones. Let's take a look at that yellow one. So those leaves are quite broad and quite flat. Which would be like that. So there's your yellow. The white, where would I find the white flower? Let's look at the red flower. So the red flower is a big bushy thing. Which is going to be like that. One of them is going to be in the water, isn't it? Out here. Yeah, those are your pink flowers from earlier. So those are the water ones. So we can put that in there, and then that leaves by process of elimination this one. Lovely. Okay, and now I can do some digging. Let's do some planting. So let's just go P-L-A-N-T. So P was rain, L is storm, A sun, N snow, and T for fair. Some sunshine, but some cloud. So P is rain, which is this one. L is storm. A is sun. N Snow. And T is the other one. Fair. There we go. And that gives us a key. Which I'm assuming... what is that? I'm not sure what that is, but let's move you to there. Oh no, okay, I need another trowel. There's that. You do go there. Okay, your little bit of sorting. You look bigger lying down. And now, even though it's broken, let's see what this does. We have cleaned up in the winter garden. Organised is what it says. Interestingly, it's broken there. Okay. Oh, I am so pleased that I got a little piece of paper for it. That's a suspicious... What said use? Oh, I think that's the thing on the other side. I wouldn't bother, Arch. You'll just get unorganised again very quickly. It'll just happen like that. So we haven't used Sneaky Snack. Well, no, this one. Yeah. So that was an achievement that I didn't need to get. Would be gone. And what do we have in here? So we have some water in here. We have pipes o'clock. We're going to need 1, 2, 3, 4 pipe pieces. So we're halfway there. That will probably flood the place right now. So of course... No! Good work, Dan. Good work. Yes, Juz. I need to go back this way anyway to pick up a piece. That's a green piece. Yellow piece. Aha! Well, I see what's going on here then. It's 2 pieces to go. No idea what... okay, I have an... What if we don't have to do it? We just bung this in here and hook the key. Can we do that? It's absolutely what I would have done. Just hook it up with Snacky Snack. Absolutely no idea what you're doing yet. So I don't think the ABC puzzle's been solved. We definitely haven't used this, and... That's the solution, isn't it? That looks like where you would place a compass. Okay, so I'm just going to put it here because it will, of course, read the same. You go over here. You are plain, so you're not going to do anything. You're just a leaf. You are there. What were you again? Yeah, you go there, and the petals go up here. Gives us another piece. Nice. And it will be... Thank you very much. That will be that last puzzle now that solves everything. And what? Okay, so that's going to rise, and the piece of the pipe is going to be in here. Is that cryptic clue? Home, which is in. Help is made. No, pound. Pound is. Right. Anyway, A. Duh. What am I going to fill in? What circles am I going to fill in? Pound is L. I should have been able to solve that. What's this? It's just a crate. I haven't looked at this at all. What's this? It's a thing of stone. It's got to be. Okay, well it could be dirt. Okay. If you've got 5 pots, it's there, there, and there. Oh, it's light. Bloody light bulbs. Light bulb. There you go. Nope, they're all wrong. Ta-da! There we go. Let's fill that, which gives us the last piece of the puzzle. Fills that up, pick up the key, and escape. Interesting. That's the checkpoint reached. The winter garden level is broken out of. Can we do the indoor garden today? And then that was indoor garden, sorry, the library. And that's sort of technically the last one, but there is an unlockable 6th by completing 3 challenges. So we'll see how involved they are. Well, I see books with things. Let's just have a quick look. Yeah, just so we've got A and D. There's a window. Oh, okay. The library. Everybody be quiet. It's a library. There's an I up there. M, J, I, and A. The standard alphabetical order. If D is honeycomb cereal, what is A? What type of cereal is A? We have here some semaphore, I think, probably, but I don't know where. Oh, I can pick up the stairs. So I can, like, place them. I can't put them down. Help! Help! I'm stuck carrying stairs forevermore. Help! I can't. Genuinely can't get rid of them. Is there anything I need from them? No. Throw stairs. No. Oh, there's an O there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Some candles. So okay, we're going to place some candles in there. Fine. Time waits for no one. Oh, so those are just clocks. 3, 6, 8, 9. Okay, and that gives us a screwdriver. Interesting. I just put it there. We've got an N. So we've got lots of letters. Am I going to be able to put them somewhere? Candles, so that'll be from that. A 5, so it doesn't go there, doesn't go there, that'll go there. I did see a candle over here somewhere on the ground. I swear I saw a candle. I should probably read this. Dear Subject 83, please put my books back in order as the last subject left them scattered all over the place. Also, don't be afraid to venture outside the library. You never know what you'll find off the shelves. Okay. Put you back there. That'll probably go there. Will it? It's not going to go there. It's going to go there? What do we have here? Another candle. Okay. Please, can I put them there? No. H there. There's a book there. Can I can reach through the gates. So we've got an H and a T. Is it just going to be an anagram? Is it the story of Little Red Riding Hood? Shelf T. Shelf TIAGNMJE. Oh, that's grand. Okay, well, let's explore that suspicious vent. And that suspicious book as well, but I'll deal with that in a second. Lots of things going on. I can't put the stairs down again. Yes. Throw. No. Come on. Just place. Because what I want to do is I want to investigate that vent with the screwdriver that I've now got, but I can't. There we go. Q to drop. Why the traditional right click wasn't working when it was a few minutes ago. Okay. Is that a candle? It's lots of candles that I'll have to drop down. Which I'll have to move one by one. Okay, well that needs a hammering. I'll deal with that in a second. Too small. Oh, that'll probably work. Oh, you're teeny tiny. So you can just go there because you're too small. So maybe you do just go there. So 1. So 6, 4, 5, 1. Works for me. 6, 4, 5, 1. Yep. Many more candles. Okay. And that. Do notice these, which is interesting. Okay. How about? But what would circle and what would square be? But it feels like I might be pushing some of those. But then what would circle and square be? Maybe something goes in the middle that I don't have yet. And at least 3 more books. What is this? Ooh, a cryptex. So just any 5-letter word by the looks of it there. So don't be afraid to wander outside the library. I want to smash that. I get to open this. Once upon a time, there was a little girl, a little named Riding Hood. Okay, here we go. So, Hood, who lived in a small wood at the edge of a vast forest. Lived in a small duplex. One day her mother asked her to take a basket of apples to a sick grandmother who lived in a hut or something deep in the woods. A little Red Riding Hood, she walked through the forest. She decided to pick some noses. Did I pick some apples? Probably. A cunning wolf who had been watching her from afar approached Little Red Riding Hood. The wolf asked where she was going, to which she replied that she was visiting her grandmother. The wolf, pretending to be kind, asked Little Red Riding Hood to take the longer route, path, way. These are excellent suggestions from you all. So that he could reach her grandmother's house before her and set a trap. There are 9 things there, so that's going to be... How weird that I said, oh, is it Little Red Riding Hood earlier? Because I saw a hood and some apples and a wolf. And it is. But that gives us the exact set of things. So a hood, small wood on the edge of a vast forest. There'll probably be a disambiguator for that. Oh, pick up. And place. So hood on the edge of a small wood. Don't think we have that yet. And then a forest, and then apples will come up next. And then a hut. It does say the Dan. You're absolutely right. I mean, I'm tempted to... Now those are houses rather than a thing. Oh, that's going to be a trap then. But yeah, you can spell the Dan with those. But I need some more books. Well, there's an S. What is that though? Once upon a time, there was a little girl named Little Red Riding Hood. So that's a hood. In a small hut. Okay, so maybe that hut will go next. So it's not who lived in a small wood, but lived in a small hut. Okay. Oh, small village? Okay. So put that there for a small village. At the edge of a vast... Don't know, but I've just realised that's a route or a path, isn't it? I need some more books. Anyway. Conspiracy. But yeah, we're still missing some things. Why is the hammer just there? Hadn't seen it. There we go. That gives us this. Which... Oh, I now need to just place you. Let's place that and stub my toe on it. Okay. Can I now... I can now open it. Of course. That played havoc with the physics there. Oh, what is this? This is a 6-letter word, may or may not be full alphabet on each one. Okay. Those are the letters. So I'm just going to... So if it's this way, it would start with E, N, I, T, J, A. I wanted it to be Enigma, but yeah, no, it's Enigma. It's not. I flipped it for this side. It's not a T. It's a G. Enigma is this one. Oh, good. I can just do that. That's good. Enigma. Enigma. And that gives us... Ooh, okay. Secret code to open the gate of the journal is anagram left in reverse, but the false key to decode cipher opposite to paradox, not upside down at dusk. The door is sad north, palindrome of night, gate end. What? Okay, so we're given the 10th word, the 15th word, the 20th word. So take the 30th word, which is the. So the second word is code. The code to the gate is, so it's the code to the gate is, 15 is the, 22 is opposite, and 37, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, is the opposite of. Ha! So it's the opposite of, and then we place it with this. So the code to the gate is the opposite of this. The code to the gate is the opposite of this. That does not help, does it? Because that's a letter thing. Oh, no. No. Oh, right. Oh, sorry, in here. Oh, that's very kind of you, game. But the 37, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 is the opposite of, and then that. Duh, duh, duh. But what are the square and circles? I don't know. Always check the things. Because you never know what might be hiding behind a cushion. So where did we think that was going to go? Who lived in a small thing at the end of a vast wood. So that's probably there. Always look up as well. Yes, because we have got the eye, the ever-watching eye. So I'll put that screwdriver down. I've not really checked all these bookshelves properly yet. Lots of blue books up there. Or I could just find it right here. There's a trap. That's definitely a trap. So let's just put you down again. Put you there. And set a trap. So that... I don't know what that is, but let's put trap at the end. So do we think it's that? So let's just have a quick go through. Riding Hood, who lived in a small village at the edge of a vast... forest. One day her mother asked her to take a basket of that. No, basket of bread would make sense, wouldn't it? Oh, well, that's worked. Aha! There we go. And now that will help us, won't it? So. Is that what gears was? Take a basket of bread and lived in a thing who decided to pick... She decided to pick some apples? No, some berries. They're berries. That's what they are. Okay. Now, how do we interpret this? Okay, so in columns, I think. So left and up would be the letter D. Right circle is E, square down is A, right and up is D. So dead, it is the opposite of dead. Well, I'm going to do the obvious one, but what other? Charged, as in a battery. Alive is the obvious answer, but what other things are opposite of dead? There we go. We have now gained access to the second half of the room. Okay, so we've got some more of these that we can work out where to put, probably. Okay, well. It's going to be the largest. Could be that way round, of course, couldn't it? Of course, absolutely failing to find anything. Let's just move that over there. That up there. Ha! keeping use hammer though. Use hammer on the 5th of December. On the 5th, use hammer on the 5th step of the left staircase. Did that work? Invisible Lego? I mean, if more escape rooms should do that. Hammer, hammer. 5th step left staircase. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ha! That is a fun little find. Let's put you back down there because I can't carry more than 2 things at once. Let's inspect the pillows and throw them across the room, or not. There we are. No, nothing behind there. Anything underneath there? What was it? Okay, pig pen. Standard pig pen, I think. It may or may not be standard pig pen, but I have just thrown that on the floor of my own accord. There's lots of things going on there. Okay, pig pen, please. Boop. But Invisible Lego, did that actually work? What does that say? This says, oh, it isn't standard pig pen. R-E-D, so red. Red plug, no, red plus, it's going to be red plus blue, isn't it? B-L-U, red plus blue, so the answer is purple. I'm impressed. I like that. Creativity. Poiple. The key. Okay, well, where are those going to go? We've got this mysterious eye, which I can interact, but I don't know why. What does that say? If I stand in the right place, I need to crouch. How do I crouch again? What does it say? The key lies beneath the eye. But I would like to crouch to prove it. I can't find... Where's the settings? Mouse, crouch left control. I swear I did that. The key... Even that's not easy to spot. Anyway, the key lies beneath the eye. Oh, can I just put it there and then wander away? Anyway, there's a key underneath the eye. There's a key. It's got a sort of a clocky symbol on it. So we've got, and then we have the key. We have some bowls. We have an uninteractable safe at the moment. We have a light bulb. We have books, which feel suspicious because they're bright blue. Okay. Okay, well, it feels like a UV light or something. Inspect everything. Apparently not this time. Okay. Okay. I mean... Let's take these one by one. Does need a carry 2 things option. There we are. The key is something, you're something to something something. Hang on. I can indeed fall all the way to the ground. Now, I didn't check these shelves. Or actually, no, I think I did. Nothing leaps out at me. Was there anything else here? Some candles. I can inspect... no, that's just that. Yeah. And I can't inspect that. Okay. I've not been up this staircase yet. The clock. Which would be the place to take the key, which had a clock symbol on it. I need a time now, don't I? Bong. Okay, so I need a time. Okay. What is going? So I open at 6:35 if you take the number of sides on each shape. So 6:35. So that's going to go there. Now, how picky is it going to be about the hour hand? Not at all. Ah, okay. You really do open. And we get escape. Your escape is near or something. The escape is near. The key is somewhere or something like that, isn't it? It'll be the end is near, your key to escape, something or other. Anyway, I need a couple more things to sort of lock that down. I need to get myself one of these. A secret room behind a staircase, not staircase, a bookcase that, you know, you trigger it with one of the books. Yeah, absolutely need one of those. Right. Now, these bowls, were those interactable? No. But they look so touchable. Okay, so these are like that. Okay. I've done the letter A. Let's do letter H. 3 letters. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Nope, that did not work. Pulling 29 out in a random order did not work. I feel that's going to be the end, though. That'll be this answer. I think so, but I quite like them like this. Okay. So what is that eye about, other than the fact that it twiddles? What haven't I used? Some plant there. There's nothing else in this bookshelf. There's this weird light thing. I don't know. I just don't know where I'm looking now. That feels like an end puzzle. So it's just this. Do I have a tool that I can prise that off of? I'm just going to get the hammer out again. Hammer! Oh, I think I just said... Now look, there's an interact here. Your other left. Nice. Nice. That appears to not be doing anything. Have I got a screwdriver in this level? I don't think I do. Did I? I thought that was the garden level. I took a vent off. Of course I did. But then what did I do with the tool? That's the big question that everybody's asking. There we go. Multi-use. There we are. That's some digits over the top of each other. I assume. I can sort of see a 4. I don't know what that's doing. Is there a decoder for that? Or is it obvious to you? Oh, hang on. There's a 9. It's a 9 on its side. Okay. But how do I know the difference between a 9 and a 6? And what is that? I think it's got a 4 in it. That is the only thing I'm thinking. Going to surely there's a decoder needed or something needed for that. Let's have a look at the back of the board. It's the old Malayan thingy. So, or no, not Malayan, but I have seen this before. So that is going to be. That is an 8 there. So it ends in a 4. 80 is the tens digit. 900 is so 9 is the hundreds digit, and 1000. What? So 1984, I think, is your answer there. It's a legitimate thing, yeah. Indeed, I'm sure chosen deliberately. Is end. Is end. The end is near. Is this going to be it? Melon? Okay. So there's your M. There's your E. There's an L. There's an L. There's an O. There is an N. So what was that about? Eh? Eh? Oh, I never delivered. I never delivered the box. This was me forgetting at the end of the first round that I had a box of it. I should have put the box there, and then I'd have got an achievement. Darn! Curse you, faulty memory. But I think this is it. Oh, 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 oh. Please, please. Ah. but it's already in the next room. I put it in room number 2, which is locked. So because I tried to take it with me, I can't get it now. Oh. Unless I solve this again. Can I solve this again? Is everything available for me to solve it again? So if I solve this again, right, I assume sort of finished the game. But because I'm a Muppet and I took the box one room further than I potentially should have done, let's see if I can open this door again. Is it going to be this owl? And hopefully, this feels a bit big, but we'll find out. And hopefully, no, it's not right. Red robin. Can't see it. Oh, yeah, I can. Sort of pinky red. So yes, that opened that. But you will now not open. No, have I said not fair? Okay, so let's just leave and see what happens. Don't tell me there's... You've escaped Mystwood Mansion. No, I cannot deliver the package. It is stuck in the office. I'm sorry. Every tried to deliver your parcel here, was not able to. Left in your very safe place.